Honestly, Twitch has had a rough couple of weeks, with all the people getting banned for copyright and everything, but it seems like the drama just won't end, because we've got a spicy story today about a feud between Pokimane and Ninja. Yes, there are threats of lawsuits going around. That's right, Pokimane is just getting back from her DMCA ban, and she's already gotten into some major drama. So, while we're talking about this today, I just wanted to point out that I think Pokimane is kind of a little bit of a marketing genius, and that she gets herself embroiled in controversy and knows exactly how to spin that controversy to help her out. So, well, I don't think it's entirely her fault that she's in this controversy. I do think that she's making the most of it. So, where does this all start from? Well, it's a bit of a weird one. You see, there's an unrelated YouTuber named JiDion. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. Apologies if I'm butchering it. He has over 3.6 million subscribers on YouTube and recently took a bit of a trip over to Twitch to get partnered and to expand his brand into the Twitch streaming realm. Well, it didn't work out too well for him. I'm not entirely sure what led up to this, but he went on a bit of a rant about Pokimane, talking about how she has a boyfriend and how none of her subscribers will ever be her boyfriend. Albeit he didn't put it so eloquently, he was a bit meaner than that. This culminated in JiDion sending over his viewers to Pokimane's stream, where they rated her chat with the words L plus ratio. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could she possibly deal with that? I can't think of anything more offensive than seeing somebody post L plus ratio in my chat. I might need to check myself into the hospital to get that burn looked at. But in all seriousness, this for some reason really bothered Pokimane. I mean, like really got to her. She ended stream because of it, and she refers to it as a hate raid. And regardless of how milquetoast and unoffensive the L plus ratio message is, it was a violation of Twitch's rules. Twitch bans negative raids like that because they've had an epidemic of actual hate raids, where somebody's chat is suddenly filled with comments that are actually really hateful and not just L plus ratio. But this does technically fall afoul of this rule. Hey guys, MattyO here. Just wanted to jump in to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. As a small but growing channel, likes and comments really help the video perform well, so I'd really appreciate it if you could take a couple seconds and do that. Let's get back to the video. So this L plus ratio raid did lead to a 2-week Twitch ban for JiDion, which, to be honest, he probably should have known was coming. However, after his ban, his fans strolled on over to Ninja's stream to try to convince him to reach out to Twitch on JiDion's ban and get him unbanned. Kind of a weird choice, I'm not gonna lie. Not sure that I want this guy.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit? You shut up when I'm talking to you.
Defending me, but whatever. I guess Ninja still has a few friends up at Twitch HQ, and they wanted him to use his influence to help JiDion get unbanned. Ninja does say that JiDion is kind of screwed, and this is the topic of some hot debate, so you'll have to listen to this and see if you hear it the same way I do, but he appears to say that he texted his Twitch contact about helping JiDion.
Professional advice. My man is fucked. Okay, so what a hate raid is basically anyone at all.
Oh, that's what happened. They came in saying all that.
L ratio, like that's a hate raid. It's not like a racist hate raid, which are like obviously the things that they're trying to 100% prevent. But with like
bots, yeah.
With bots, but like it's a negative raid towards someone. My boy is quite literally fucked. It'll be a small ban. He'll be all right. I promise you guys, there's literally nothing I can do. There's negative things I can do. I could send a text message to my representative and be like, from JiDion says he's sorry. All right, I'll do it. All right. I sent the text.
Did you hear him say that he sent the text? Because that's what I heard. And we'll come back to that later on. In the meantime, JiDion is going off on Poki on Twitter and changing his Twitter profile picture to Pokimane without makeup. And on the flip side, Pokimane privated her Twitter because of this whole thing. But it seems like Pokimane was not very happy to see Ninja even acknowledge JiDion's existence, because the next day she fired up a stream and began attacking Ninja for even talking about him and saying that he sent a text message to Twitch. Which honestly, I don't know why she'd be so upset about that. Who cares what Ninja does? It's not like Ninja's at the top of his career anymore. Dude fell off for a little bit. But it seems like this JiDion guy really got under Pokimane's skin, and now she's out to collect the scalps of anyone who even tries to associate with him or his fans. Here, let's listen on in.
The guy who did the hate rating was literally talking to Ninja, who's done the same thing. But he was being all buddy-buddy with Ninja, because Ninja was being buddy-buddy with him, trying to evade a ban. And Ninja, like, allied with him and saying, oh, like, I'll try to make sure your ban isn't too bad. That's a little weird.
She goes on for quite a while, bringing up the fact that Ninja specifically said that JiDion was effed, but later, Ninja said that JiDion can't run around raiding bitches on Twitch. Pokimane seems to think that this was Ninja calling her a bitch, even though Ninja clarified right after saying that he meant streamers in general with the term bitches. Which, yeah, I think if you're talking about it and you go, yeah, you can't just go raiding those bitches on Twitch, that obviously doesn't mean one single person. He's obviously not trying to call out Pokimane as a bitch, I'm sorry, but I don't live in California. They have a little bit of thin skin over there, so maybe she does actually believe that. Maybe it's not a bad faith faith argument. I don't know. I personally think that saying that he's trying to call her a bad name is kind of a bad faith argument. But anyway, Pokimane keeps talking about how she feels harassed and how this hate raid was really, really bad. She then pivots to talk about Ninja's manager, who is also Ninja's wife, so I might use the terms interchangeably. Apparently, Ninja's manager wife reached out to Pokimane to clarify that Ninja didn't support what JiDion did and sent screenshots of DMs where Ninja was telling JiDion how badly he messed up, and crucially, that Ninja never reached out to Twitch on JiDion's behalf, which, given that clip I played earlier, is a little bit sus. Either he's lying about not reaching out, or he lied on stream when he said that he sent the text message, which I guess whatever. It's not that serious to lie to Twitch chat, so it's not like he's in a courtroom or anything, right? Well, he may just find himself in one soon, of his own volition, given some of the messages that Pokimane leaked on stream, which we'll get to in a minute. But first, let's see what Pokimane sent back to Ninja's manager after she tried to refute the things that Pokimane was saying.
I say to her, "Hi Jessica, thanks for reaching out, especially because you must feel responsibility to clarify the situation, both as Tyler's manager/wife and as a woman who understands the position of what it's like to receive misogynistic attacks. However, it would have meant more to me if Tyler messaged me himself. I know we unfollowed each other on Twitter, but he's still able to DM me, and I would have appreciated him doing so, especially if he was aware of how his intended or not endorsement of JiDion's behavior has added to the harassment that I've received. Even though the public narrative is that Tyler is siding with JiDion and that this all occurred publicly on stream or Twitter, Ninja has yet to make any public statement retracting his support or clarifying his stance. Unliking the tweet and deleting the VOD, his VOD from that night had been deleted at this point, comes off as if nothing happened to the public. Regarding the DMs between JiDion and Ninja, it hurts to see Tyler being so friendly with someone who has done such heinous things to me publicly and unprovoked. JiDion's intentions cannot be interpreted as good or even neutral, considering the inappropriate comments made about me being dick down, telling his viewers to spam hateful stuff in my chat, and using the profile picture of me that is in the screenshots you sent. Oh my God. Not only was it hard to read those DMs between JiDion and Ninja, literally in the screenshots of the DMs that she sent me, his profile picture is me. Even if Ninja wasn't aware of what was going on at the time of the stream, his response to JiDion in the DMs minimizes the problems and sexist undertones of JiDion's behavior. You mentioned that Ninja never said that he would try to get JiDion unbanned, but there are many comments recounting him saying he would message his account manager and help however he could.
So I actually think that Pokimane's response was really good. It was a measured and well-written response that really did show how she feels about the whole situation. Realistically, I do agree that it's a bit weird that they sent Poki a message from his wife/manager's account, when if they did it from Ninja's actual Twitter account, it would probably come off as just a little bit less corporate. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when somebody's manager reaches out with a statement instead of the actual person involved, just comes off as the person involved trying to avoid and separate themselves from the drama. I mean, I guess Ninja is concerned about his public image or something, which is kind of surprising. I don't know how it can get much worse after this.
Don't do it, just move. If you gotta throw it, just move. It's all I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Maybe he just doesn't want it to get any worse for him. Strange, because Ninja decided to take a move straight out of The Godfather and send a vague threat to Pokimane while she was live during the livestream, swearing on the life of his recently deceased grandfather, which doesn't make too much sense if you think about it, how you swearing on the life of somebody who's dead. He said that he didn't text his Twitch rep, and then he followed that up by saying, "And you're making a big mistake." Bro, what? This ain't Chicago during Prohibition. You can't just go around making vague threats like that these days. But it turns out his vague comment was referring to not a physical threat, but a legal one. Soon after, Pokimane got a DM response from Ninja's wife/manager, who said, "We are considering everything defamation of character at this point and are getting our legal team involved. You are spewing lies to tens of thousands of people. You know Twitch. You claim to know his rep. Then you know from them that Tyler, Ninja, never reached out to anyone, and again just said that to stop the harassment in his chat from JiDion's viewers. We have clarified everything to you. You are actively bringing harassment to Tyler and I right now at the highest level, and we are taking this very seriously," which is kind of crazy. We went from a bunch of no-name viewers spamming L+ratio in Pokimane's chat to legal threats being thrown around in the case of just a couple days. And this isn't just normal legal threats, this is legal threats between two of the biggest Twitch personalities, two of the most influential people on Twitch, threatening to sue each other. Well, technically only one of them is threatening to sue the other. I don't think that Ninja is actually going to sue Pokimane, for the record. Maybe they're just thinking about it at the time, or maybe it's just an intimidation tactic, but it's really, really hard to sue for defamation of character as a public figure. So either I think it's going to be a really expensive lawsuit that he might lose, or he'll just drop the issue and let let the drama die down. I don't really agree with anyone in this scenario. I think Pokimane overreacted to the L+ ratio raid. I think JiDion was stupid when he went on his anti-Pokimane rant and sent the raid. And I think that Ninja is seriously overreacting to this drama with his threat of a lawsuit. Like, Ninja could have ignored Pokimane attacking him and everybody would have forgotten that she even mentioned him in a couple days, especially since JiDion's ban was changed from a 2-week ban to a perma ban. Usually I'd be making a video about how Twitch's rule enforcement is biased and flawed because I don't see why JiDion deserves a permanent ban for this, but because Ninja went nuclear, we're talking about him instead. I honestly don't know what to make about this whole thing. Everybody seems unlikable. There's not a single person in the story that I really like that much. Everybody seems like they overreacted and everybody here seems just a little bit unhinged. What do you guys think? The only reason that I can really think of for Ninja choosing the nuclear option is that he's on the verge of some kind of big deal behind the scenes and he's worried that Pokimane attacking him might make that deal go bad. But I haven't seen any evidence of that. It's just as likely that the dude just had a bad day and decided to lose it over a nothing burger. I wish we could get more details and maybe some will emerge in the next week or so, especially if Ninja actually does sue Pokimane. If new details do come out, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, be sure to let me know what you think about this entire scenario down in the comments. What do you think's in the wrong here? That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless you.